Okay, that's clear.
Hi, Gianni. Good to have you with us today.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. So we're pleased to have today with us Gianni Sennasael from the company we all have grown to know and love, Moerman, as window cleaners. But we want to know a little bit more, Gianni, about your role in the company,
All
and
right.
and then I think you're going to tell us a little bit about Moerman as a company itself. But let's start by asking you how what is it that you do in Moerman?
Okay. Well, I do a lot of stuff. Well, first, thank you for having me, Mark. I'm really happy to join this call and to talk a little bit about Mormon. So, actually, I'm quite new in the company. I started just over a year ago here. I had a marketing and media agency before, so that's how I got in contact also a little bit with Mormon because they wanted to expand the brand,
Mhm.
and we got in touch and they asked, okay, what can you do for the brand? And I say, okay, let's look at the company and what we can do. And at first it was, okay, how do you feel about doing marketing and sales for window cleaning stuff? You know,
Okay.
window cleaning. I don't have a
Something
window.
new, something new for you
Yeah,
completely.
so I don't really have a window cleaning background. So for me, it was like a world going open. But what I did was I was looking for a partnership in the long term, to look at a company to work with in the long term that has the right vision, the right mission, also the way they are working. And as I looked into Mormon as a company in itself, my role was to expand the brand globally. I'm
Right.
responsible for the window division, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa. So I have quite of a lot of work, but also I get the freedom to approach the market from a marketing perspective. So on one side, I'm looking to expand the brand on sales, but marketing and sales go hand in hand. So I'm looking at the strategy of how can we improve our brand, our market presence, and the happiness of the customers with new products and new way of approaching. So actually, I'm responsible internationally for the marketing and sales.
That's quite a big responsibility then.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of things coming together, but that's actually what I need. So I love it. I love to do these kind of things because if you only do sales and you don't get to look at the marketing side,
Mm.
it needs to come together at
Yeah,
some point. And
yeah.
when I researched the company as a Mormon as a company, I saw that Mormon doesn't do only window cleaning. You know, Mormon has been a company since 1885.
Wow. That's
So
actually something I wanted to ask you about because maybe a lot of people have this impression as window cleaners, not having that information. You know, you just said
yeah, yeah,
1885.
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
long
That's
company
something.
history. So
Yeah, that's something
it,
that I noticed. Like, I've been traveling a lot. I've done a lot of shows, talked to a lot of window cleaners in general, and most of the time, and they know the brand Mormon, they know the company, they know the window cleaning company, or the supplier of products, but they don't know what the story is behind the whole Mormon brand. And if we look at Mormon as pioneers in window cleaning, it's just a small portion of what it does as Mormon in general as a brand. And the company is in Belgium, so it's a Belgium-based company. So a lot of people don't even know it's a Belgium-based company. So it's a Belgium-based company, um, and it has been around from 1885. And it's actually, I'm here in the office right now, and we're in the area where actually they started making brushes early on in the 19th century. So this is actually the
like
area where
floor
brush,
brushes.
yeah, floor
Right.
brushes, yeah, floor brushes. This is
Two big.
this is Izegem, Meulenbeek, Ingelmunster. That's a little bit the area where it all started. And Moerman was also a brush company in the beginning, so they made brushes. But as a lot of people were making the same things after a while, they got in contact. I think it was in Asia where they saw people using the brushes, but they cut off the wires and they put rubber on it.
Right.
So as they put rubber on it, it was possible to like take water away or use it for different circumstances.
Like a
And
floor
that's actually
squeegee. Yeah.
it's yeah, that's where I'm going for. So
Right.
actually, that is where the idea, like, what if we took a step back from brushes and we went into floor squeegees? and they built their whole business of floor squeegees over the last decades, actually. And we are one of the main manufacturers worldwide of floor squeegees and suppliers.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of people in the window cleaning industry don't know about that.
No, there's a lot of
It-
people that don't.
Like Moerman is not this like little company that's decided to make window cleaning tools. You've got a lot
Yeah,
of
we've got
history.
the experience of years and years of trying to develop new products and going to market with products and testing things out. And we already have the biggest distributors or clients in the whole world buying from us. There's
Right.
probably Mormon like floor squeegees in your shops in your area available. So in most cases, it's
Mm.
not always under our brand, for example,
Yeah.
but we supply so many of them. We make 20,000 pieces a day.
Wow. So
So,
like the production is done by you, and then the companies may brand it themselves, you mean? So
yeah. For example, we've got both. We've got both. We've got Mormon and we've got white label stuff. So it depends on the market. So yeah.
so what do you think attracted Moerman to the window cleaning industry then?
Well, the experience came from they invest a lot of money in creating high quality rubber.
Ah,
And yeah, floor squeegees. And the interest came from yeah, rubber is something that is used not only for floor squeegees but for window squeegees as well.
right.
And that's how the founder actually looked at how can we make sure, how can we investigate what the potential could be in window cleaning space.
Mm.
And if we looked at the window cleaning space, it's yeah, it's quite of a niche market, but
Yeah.
we're looking at yeah, some brands, some other brands. We got Unger, Ettore, we got IPC, but there's not like hundreds of them
Oh,
attacking those markets. So we saw a niche. We had experience in manufacturing. We had some clients that we could potentially approach because of our distribution network already. And we thought, okay, let's just see what we can do and talk to people in the space to listen. How can we improve?
mm.
And that's actually what we did. We contacted some window cleaners in several parts of the world and looked at listened to them like, okay, what can we improve, what can we do better, or is there anything that you would like to have that does not exist yet? So we got into conversations, and that's actually how the first accelerator and
Yeah.
liquidator stuff got into the market.
Yeah, I think that's probably what has led to your success because window cleaners were using the tools out in the field, and there are certain issues, certain things that you think if only there was something that would correct this
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
And
that's
that
the
kind
best.
of dialogue with window cleaners is going to lead to products which will resolve these kind of problems. I think
Yeah,
was it Bob
yeah,
Pat?
yeah,
That's right.
Bob.
I remember the
I
link.
was with Bob the last weekend.
Ah,
So
right,
last
yeah,
weekend
because there's just been the UK Expo.
yeah, yeah.
Did that
There
go?
was a
I
cleaning
imagine.
expo. There was a cleaning expo. I was there with
Yeah.
Bob, and I got to talk to him. And it was actually, he, to give you an example of how of a coincidence everything went. He went with his story to somebody else at first, but they didn't listen.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, you have a story, you have some remarks, you have an opinion. Let's talk and see where we go from there. And we hopped on the train, and yeah, took a lot of investment to make products as well. So I don't think people understand sometimes how much money it takes to develop and to create some products and then market it and distribute it. There's a long way to go there, but we just hopped on the train and took the risk, and eventually our value comes. We understand what window cleaners are looking for, and we still listen to them to this day to the best of our abilities. Okay, we're
Yeah.
not perfect, we're doing our best, but I think the most value is with the users itself, and you have to listen to them and how you can improve. And that's actually why we are making new products every year in a quite a niche traditional
Yeah.
space.
Well, it's actually quite a niche inside of the world of window cleaning because a lot of window cleaners are quite happy just to use, the standard.
Hmm.
Ouija. But I think those that are dedicated to just doing windows, not a cleaning company that does some windows, but actually a window cleaning companies that every day
Yeah.
are cleaning windows that appreciate
Well,
the
you got a little. They appreciate it very much, but actually, we see a shift in mindset of people that are working for cleaning companies as well. We
oh,
got household people also investing money in high quality tools because they see a lot of people now have the budget or the ability to buy quality tools because they work better, they last longer, and they just want to have a one-time buy of something that is really professional. People, it's like I I compare it to cycling. You know, you see somebody in Tour de France cycling with a certain bike, and a cyclist says, or some regular people that like cycling say,
yeah,
"I want a bike like that," and they invest the money to have the bike like that and to have the same experience and results.
yeah.
So you
That's
can
I can
compare
see
it.
where you're coming from with that. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they are good-looking tools as well. I think that they inspire people.
yeah, yeah. So,
I
so I
like
think I think that we open. I know you were going to ask about a little bit the target audience. Okay, we focus on this guy,
yeah,
Jack, of course, or professional window cleaner, but we also open up for more people to try our stuff that also want professional tools, but are maybe not professional window cleaners,
yeah,
but just want the same experience
yeah.
and the way of working. And that's also why we want to create more and more content online to get regular people to learn those skills as well.
Yeah, well, that's a good point because I think, well, for example, the accelerator, it does require just a little bit of
Yeah, handling.
just assistance as to how to get the best of it from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's, you know, we're in the traditional space, so we're not going to reinvent the whole thing. So you can
no, but
just click here, automatically is done everything. So
all of these little things add up. It's so true. No, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah, it's the small things that we are trying to improve to make sure we make the window cleaning a better experience, but with the same
Yeah.
results.
And I think that does come across with Moerman. I think you're listening to window cleaners' needs, addressing them, and what you were saying about the history of Moerman. You
Hmm.
have the resources to be able to throw at developing these kind of tools. And I think window cleaners are appreciating that. I know I'm
Yeah,
enjoying using a number of your tools.
that's, I'm really happy to hear that. You have to realize when you're building a company like this and you're making products, it takes a lot of money, time, and resources to
Sure.
create something.
Yeah,
And if you are forced to making one thing and it has to succeed because you need the cash flow,
yeah,
then it's not really built to last. Okay, we have made things that we weren't, at the moment we were very happy about it. At this time we are improving things we already made. So
yeah.
it, it's like with everything. It's with
But
iPhone
exactly.
or with everything improves, but um, at some point you need to go to market, and sometimes you get a high runner like these handles and these
Yeah.
liquidators, and sometimes you get products that don't sell as you would expect, but
Mm.
you learn from it and you make something else. Yeah, as I tell you, window cleaners are people that tend to make their own solution for their way of working.
Yeah, that's so
So
true.
what we try to do is make the products as convenient but also compatible with
Yeah,
other brands. You know, we don't want you to buy everything from more. You can, but in most cases, you will have something from other
that's
companies as
realistic.
well, from
Yeah,
other brands, because you like that a little bit more of this and you like that a little bit more of that. So we know this and we don't mind. You know, combine it as much as you want, and we want to make sure everything is combinable.
yeah. Well, that's a
But
nice attitude. I think that, like I say, it comes across. You're putting the customer's interests first,
yeah,
looking for it to fill the need, and I think that kind of in the long run does come back. Customer gains, the customer loyalty and appreciation. I think
yeah. It takes
comes
more.
across speaking
It's
with
the
you.
way we are working with our partners as well. I'm responsible for a big part of the world, and I'm not looking to get as many customers as possible. I'm looking to get good partnerships with or bigger distributions or partners we already have? How can we improve what we have instead of making new customers and going to as much people as possible? It's much more valuable to create high quality partnerships and create a brand that presents quality and also has a good pricing everywhere,
Yeah,
so it's available for a lot of the people. So that's actually what we want to go: high quality, but decently priced and availability everywhere.
sure. Well, Gianni, it's been a real pleasure to speak with you today, and you've given us some interesting insights as well into Moerman as a company. You know where it's came from, where it's going, and
I'm happy I could share it because it's part of my journey to share
yeah,
the story about Moerman a little more as well. So
yeah. So welcome to the world of window cleaning.
thank you very much. I would maybe just one more thing. I would open up the Q&A session. If you got customers that has questions for me, they can even make a video or just send it to you, the questions, and maybe we can make a follow-up
That
short
sounds
video
a
where I answer the questions.
That sounds a great idea. If anyone has any questions from what we spoke about today and want to give us a comment in the comment section, so we can pick up those if we do or when we do a question and answer live session,
Yeah,
that would be interesting. Yeah,
yeah. If some
I will
people
look
would like
forward to that, Jan.
a live session, we will see. But I think there was a great opportunity to talk to people in Italy and all over the world, probably. Thank you for the opportunity to share my story, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Have a
Okay, we'll see each other soon.
have a good day. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
guys. Bye bye.
See you next time. Bye bye.